Hey guys, Arm&Gun here. Welcome to the show. And thanks for tuning in to my first gear video. This is the first kind of gear specific video on my channel. I'll just prove my M9A3 here clear, and then we'll be on our way. So we're looking today at the Olight BALDR, which is said back there, RL standing for red laser. So functionality, this thing is a weapon or a light and laser combination unit. So we'll get into that. There's a little switch here that kind of lets you select between the mode. It's got two actuator paddles here that that toggles it on or off and selects through some of the individual modes in each other of the settings. And then it's also a quick release system. So flip that switch and notice that this is really cool, by the way. Notice it doesn't fly off. I'm even shaking it pretty good here, and it's not coming off. So I'll show you how that works, because I like that. Usually when something, you pop the latch and then it opens and then it just falls off, and you gotta make sure you got your hand on it so you don't drop it. Well, this doesn't do that. So if it's locked up, it's locked up, right? And which is good. You want a nice firm lockup and it's adjustable as well over here. But when it's unlocked, it still stays closed, though you can see there's a little spring-loaded toggle there, and you can push it in, and that's what releases it. So I like that. It stays on your gun until you actually are ready to take it off. There's interchangeable little mounting lugs there, and that's just for compatibility with various rails. This one is GL for Glock, but it happens to work just fine with my pick rail as well. But they do send you different ones in the package with this, so you can suit it to your gun. The battery compartment, now this one is battery powered. Olight's kind of famous for their little magnetic strip that you just hook a little adapter on, and it just charges it even while it's on your gun, which is really slick. But this model isn't one of those. These dual models run on CR123 batteries, and they give you them out of the box. They give you good ones as well. So that's all nice. And the way you open this thing too, I like that it is where it is. There's no way to accidentally open this. When that's on your gun, which I'll just show you here, there's no way to access that. There's no way that you can inadvertently open that and dump your batteries and have a neutered light. So I'll pop out the camera now, and I'll go through the functionality of this light with you. So for starters, laser, it's a red laser. That's what RL stands for. So you can see it there. And it actually appears quite a bit brighter, more easily to see in person. But that's fine. So that's just on, off, and that's just when your laser is on. When you go to the light, which is the other far side, you've got on, this is low, on, bright. You just double click the paddle to go through those. Click it once, it's on, off. If you click and hold, it just has that kind of functionality where as soon as you let go, it turns off. And if you double click both at the same time on either light or low, or high or low, it's gonna flash. So that's high. Well, that's high. That's high flash. And that's low flash. It's just that it kind of turns off as soon as you can't really cycle through them. And if you got the selector setting in the middle, that's a light and laser. You're all the same functionality with the light is there, but now there's a laser present, and in the middle as well, you can see the laser there. And the laser is windage and elevation adjustable with an Allen key and these little inserts. So that's pretty cool. And again, you got all the same features, and even when you're strobing, the laser remains constant. The laser doesn't strobe as well. So that's the light. 1120 lumens, just for specs here. 1120 lumens, which is a lot, and it throws up to 240 meters. That's on the high setting. I believe the total runtime on the high setting is 4 hours with the two CR123 batteries. Laser life is like 75,000 or something crazy, or 7,500. It's just a ton of time on the laser. The laser really doesn't draw much, if anything, from those batteries. So that's the gun. Let's bust up the bonus gun, and then I'll get back to this with my final thoughts. Bonus gun being the B&T USW. And actually, I've got this cool little side charger on here from Custom Smith Manufacturing, which is pretty slick. And this thing came out of the box with an Inforce light that B&T branded, and it's also got the the dual pattern paddles on there. And the release, though, it's one of those ones where it's off. So I do, this would benefit from the same type of release that the Olight has. And given the opportunity, I would, well, if they had sent me, let's just say if they had sent me one of these in black, it would be on this gun right now. So I'll leave it at that. Again, here's your Your cool bonus gun, if you want to see more content of this, I got lots of content on my channel from back in the day on the USW, including shooting. Now, full disclosure, Olight did send me this optic. They reached out to me on my channel and kind of said like, hey, we got this big sale March 27th. It's like 40% off of this thing with some various packages, which is a great deal. But that aside, they kind of asked if in exchange for doing a video, if they would send me some stuff. Normally, I would say no, because normally I don't deal with guys that reach out to me. Usually it's the other way around. Usually I see something on someone's site, or I see it on social media, and I get excited about it myself, and then I reach out to them and say, hey, I'll do some content on it. I'll get some content out there on your product in exchange for you sending it to me. So that's usually the way it works, and I do that just to keep my channel nice and transparent. That way I'm not just shilling for some company that wants to throw free stuff just to get it in front of you guys, because I'm definitely not about that at all. I'm here to show you guys stuff that I appreciate, that I would spend my own hard-earned dollars on personally. So the reason Olight's here is because a couple of reasons. One, they were on my list of people to contact, to reach out to, because I've definitely had a lack of weapon-mounted lights on my channel, and I'm trying to address that. So reach out to Olight, reach out to Surefire, and I'm gonna try and get some more stuff on this channel to also develop my own personal opinion and experience with these things. And I've also had a ton of friends that have used Olight for years and have been very impressed by the quality, the value, and the functionality. And I actually, when Olight initially reached out to me, I double-checked with a couple of them that I really trust their opinion, and they basically said, yeah, they're awesome, and I've been buying them for years. This is what they're saying. So I said, great, let's give it a go. So final thoughts on this. Yes, I would spend my own money and buy more of these things, including other products from Olight now that I've seen this in person, and I'm pretty happy with their quality. Actually, I'm really happy with the quality so far. I mean, I've had this for a day, so I can't really, give you loads of experience on it. I've been playing with it all night, and I'm really excited to say that this gun will probably not be seen without a weapon-mounted light on it going forward. I'm pretty stoked to finally, now that I've played with this, I played with this way more than I played with the USW setup back in the day, and I'm definitely gonna need a lot more lights to outfit a lot more of my guns with. So I do think that a weapon-mounted light in it of itself is a great extension and a great attribute to your existing firearm. I think that especially at nighttime, but even in general, the light and the laser, they really help with quick target acquisition. Even just using a floodlight to acquire a target is awesome. So, I mean, for EDC purposes, I think that if you guys don't have a weapon light or laser, you guys need to consider it. And whether or not it's Olight or anybody else, I would really strongly consider adding that functionality to your main firearm. And if you guys do choose to go with Olight for that, I've got an affiliate link in the description below. Full disclosure, that does support the channel. If you buy anything off their site after using that link, it lets them know you came from here, and then I get a small kickback, or the channel gets a small kickback for that. Any funds that come into this channel, whether it's through an affiliate link, which this will be the first, Patreon, which thank you guys a ton for your support there, and then by some stroke of luck that YouTube doesn't demonetize a video and I get a bit of ad revenue for it, all that goes into supporting this channel, whether that's ammunition, paying for gear, studio upgrades. And actually on that note, I'm upgrading the studio as we speak, and I did pay for this as I'm in Canada, they sent this to me from the United States, so when it crossed the border, there's duties and fees, and that happens to me a lot with a lot of stuff, whether it's sent to me for free or I buy it and it gets shipped to me. Those are always an extra added cost, and that's fine. I don't, that's just part and parcel of it. So anyways, if you do want to support the channel, that's super appreciate that. Otherwise, that's it. Let me know what you thought of this first gear video, and if you want to see more, actually I'm going to be doing some more anyways. I got some really cool stuff coming up, including a backpack for the GM6 Lynx. Specific backpack like for carrying that thing. It's pretty sick. Anyways, that's it. Arm&Gun out.